next up, we're moving up yet another weight division. In the 59 kilogram division, we have an India versus Russia matchup. First up, in the white corner with the white pieces, representing India, welcome Sneha Sanjan Waykar. And in the black corner, representing Russia, please welcome Azaliya Urmantseva. Now, Laura, just as we were talking about before, this iconic Olympic event that Kenza was participating in, her opponent is now controlling the same white pieces. Sneha is getting geared up and ready. She was the victor in the Olympic exhibition, and she is a defending world champion, having eliminated also Kenza last year in Italy. There's the bell to get underway in this India versus Russia matchup.
Yes, I can't wait to see how her opponent plays because it's the first time I think I see her. I haven't seen Azaliya play or box yet, so very nice to see new faces, new fighters. That's what we want to see. And yes, we have that fianchetto structure again for the white pieces. The fianchetto, the bishop behind the pawns on the king side now, which protects the king very nicely. So that's a very safe opening again by Sneha. Very solid, and the center occupied by black for now, though. But you have potential from getting it a little bit of space back with white. So now what we have here is an isolated pawn. That pawn on D2 for the white has no friend left or right in his own an open con. So it's an isolated pawn. Could be a bit of a weakness for the white side. But we will see. A few pieces have been exchanged. I think there is a piece missing on that board. I think yes, there was a piece on F6. Okay, it's back. The white beautiful bishop got exchanged against a knight, and now black has the pair of bishops. And two isolated pawn, one isolated pawn on each side. So maybe not a big deal after all. Black moving the rook on the semi-open column. Very good. Black hasn't castled yet. Let's see if it becomes an issue at any point. We have black pieces playing very fast. They're 40 seconds up already in that first chess round. I would say the advantage here goes for black because of that beautiful bishop pair. And yes, it transformed into a pawn more for the black side already. So 6 pawns against 5. So a little bit of an advantage, and still the bishop against the knight. I do prefer bishops than knights.
Especially in an open position like this, where pawns are coming off the board, the bishop can control more squares or protect those pawns on the light squares.
Absolutely, and now with that fianchetto bishop missing on the white side, we're saying that bishop that was on the king, next to the king, it was nicely protecting the king, but now it's not there anymore, and black has the same colored bishop, so it could be very dangerous on that diagonal.
My chess coach calls that Swiss cheese. You're missing the bishop that should go in there. There's holes all over the place right by that king.
Yes, they are. But still black hasn't castled, so at some point it probably should, well, we'll see. But some things are attacked here on both sides. Black to play, a little bit of more time for black, and they're thinking, which is good. And yes, they did not lose the queen, which was attacked by that rook on b1. The white rook on b1 is attacking the queen. They moved it back, and it is the end of this first round of chess.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the end of the first round. White down about 50 seconds and a slight material disadvantage. Very strong opening by Russia, and I was just talking to the head of the Russian Federation. This Russian fighter has a very inspiring story. She actually volunteered and paid her own way to come here. She has not come with the official, Russian team. Of course, she's joined it because she's Russian, but the Russians are just as curious as everyone else to see how her boxing is. They know she's good at chess, but this is also a debut for her to her home country. And we know Sneha well. She is a very talented and decorated chess boxer, and definitely leans towards the boxing end of the spectrum in terms of strength. So we are in for a treat to see Sneha box, and we are all very curious to see how Azaliya does in the ring. And we are seconds out. The Iranian referee signals to the timekeeper, we are ready to begin. Seconds out. This referee is the best. he is a character, so intense. All right, gloves of touch. We are underway. Sneha getting right to work, just unleashing a barrage of punches, punch after punch. And a big right hand lands for Sneha. Sneha continuing the assault. Guard is up, circling away, Russian getting to space. Sneha pursuing, punch after punch landing. Let's see if she can keep up this pace, keep up the aggression. She is technically behind on the board, albeit a little, but so far she has a huge advantage in the ring. A nice uppercut lands up the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, the towel has been thrown before a stoppage was even called. And there we have it, a TKO in the first round. Sneha, in a completely one-sided boxing round, wins by TKO. A good showing for chess by Russia, but in the end, in the white corner with the white pieces, the winner by TKO is India, Sneha, the Iron Queen Waykar.